pension schemes comprise lab trust, defined benefit scheme, and county pension fund, which is a defined contribution pension scheme for employees of county governments. CPF individual pension scheme, which is for voluntary members all over the country. Coming to the companies, the holding company is called CPF Financial Services, and this company has got 3 subsidiaries, which is Laser Infrastructure and Technology Solutions. Another one is Laser Property Services Limited, and the last one is Laser Insurance Brokers Limited.
The CPF service offering is unique in the sense that we have a very holistic retirement solutions approach based on a premise of operational efficiency, which definitely then has an impact on our turnaround times as far as payment of retirement benefits are concerned, as well as associated risk benefits that we typically pay out. So we have a very robust operations, risk, governance and financial control system in place, which has helped us set up an institution that is unparalleled and ultimately has become sort of a showcase across Africa in as far as how to manage retirement benefit schemes. So we can confidently say we are the first fully digitized scheme administrator on the continent, and as a result we've received quite a number of accolades in this regard, both locally and internationally.
County Pension Fund in particular is a younger scheme, having been established in 2011. This scheme was started as a reaction to changes in policy by the government in terms of retirement schemes for public servants. All our pension funds comprising the 3 years I've mentioned, total in membership is over 86,000 members. And this is broken down as follows. Lab Trust Defined Benefit Scheme, our whole pension fund, which was established in 1929, has got a total of 26,000 members. And this is a scheme which is no longer recruiting members. It has a fund value in excess of 43,000 billion Kenya shillings. The second scheme, County Pension Fund, which I've just talked about, has got over 43,000 members, and it is growing now, and it has got a fund value in excess of 9 billion Kenya shillings. The last one, which is the CPF individual pension scheme, has over 900 million Kenya shillings in assets and over 16,000 members in that scheme.
Our investment strategy for the entire group really is to grow both organically and inorganic growth. The main reason why I'm touching on that is that we find there's a lot of room to grow organically within our space in the county governments, in the sense that we'll want as much as possible to keep growing the funds that we are managing, which is currently sitting at around 50 billion shillings. We'll want to push it to an extent that within the next 2 years, which is basically the end of our strategic period, we'll want to be managing at least 10% of the entire market in terms of the fund value. So we have a clear strategy in terms of where we want to push the funds under administration to be at by the year 2020. And then for the case of the companies, we want to keep growing the company inorganically, in the sense that we want to keep sourcing for business out there, grow the companies which has already been set by our DB scheme, grow it to an extent that we'll be commanding the schemes under administration the bigger portion of it to be coming from the external environment. So that's basically the strategy which we want to adopt going forward.
We run a fund currently called SALI, which is a fully fledged Sharia compliant fund. It currently operates as a window within the CPF, and we have membership from across the divide. We take membership from the county governments. We have membership from individuals. Individuals can also join the scheme, and also corporations. There are corporations who have shown interest also in the same. When I talk about Sharia Fund, we launched it late last year, but the growth has been tremendous. Over the past couple of months, we've been able to reach a total number of 6,000 members, and the fund value is really growing fast. At the moment, we have almost 1.5 billion Kenya shillings in terms of fund value, and the membership is around 6,000. So this is a very serious growth when you look at the time frame that we are looking at between the time of launch and now. So the other aspect I can say about SALI is that we have a governance framework for the scheme. We have a Sharia Supervisory Board which looks at the day-to-day Sharia functionalities of the fund. So it is a fund that is above board in terms of matter Sharia. We make sure that we've engaged them all the time from time to time to make sure that we get the best in terms of Sharia. We believe that with such fund available, we will be able to open up market and also give options to those people who want to invest in Sharia compliant manner. I can say for some reason, it is a fund that we believe will reconcile the matters of faith and financial needs for most of the people who used to shy away from the other funds, from the conventional funds, because of the interest aspect. So it's a life-changing experience. Just as our slogan goes, we want to fulfill lives as well across the divide, and we are good to go. I think how to join the scheme, members fill a membership form, and it's just that simple. You become a member and enjoy the benefits of Sharia compliant fund.
Now, the branch network for us is a decentralized function, which means that if you are in Garissa and you walk into the Garissa branch and you have a claim that you want to process, everything can be done within a couple of hours as long as you provide all the necessary documentation. So naturally, there's some verification that has to be conducted to ensure that payments are being made to the right entity. And essentially then our turnaround times are possibly the fastest in the market. We try to ensure that we're making our payments within 14 days. But when we have all the documentation, within 48 hours we are able to process a claim. So from any of our branches, you can join a scheme, you can exit a scheme, you can purchase insurance, you can get a valuation done on property if you need to, whatever information that you require. If you need to update a nomination of beneficiary form, you could do it right from the branch network. So we've made it easy for people to be able to access our services within the branches, but beyond that, also online. So we do have a portal that allows you to process a claim from wherever you are in the country or in the diaspora. You can lodge a claim via the internet, and communication is channeled to the operations center. Payments are then made to the bank accounts that you have stipulated that you want the funds to go into. So essentially we can operate, or we operate both on the internet platform as well as through our branch network across the country.
What makes a CPF group a very unique organization is that it is innovative. I think it is only normal and expected for a normal pension fund to just do only that, or offering pension fund products. But without considering innovation, then you are looking at a situation whereby as a business or as a pension provider, we would become obsolete or rendered irrelevant by changes in the society. So CPF is very innovative, it is forward-looking, and it has harnessed a lot of knowledge base to be able to deliver this value proposition to its customers.